Ouch. That hurt. Oh my. Hello there. Long time no see. I got myself trapped in that warp pipe, and only found my way out just now. How long has it been since our last encounter, again? Wait, what? One entire freaking year? Seriously? Yeah, it's indeed been over a whole year since I've last uploaded to this channel. And not only that, I've abandoned this channel right in the middle of a Q&A. Tragic, I know, but I can explain the reason why. My subscription expiring is once again the root cause of this channel's paralyzation. It expired many months ago, locking me out of my Vyond account and preventing me from making more content here. And to this day, I never managed to recover my account back, due to the fact that the price of a Vyond subscription for me is way too high, because of me living in a country with high amounts of inflation, which is Brazil. So in order to make this video, and continue making content on this channel, I was forced to start making free trial accounts again. This is why you are seeing this huge watermark in the center, because this video was made in free trial. But you may be asking, if I could just make free trial accounts, why didn't I do it before? It's because I was afraid that my viewers would be bothered by the huge free trial watermark blocking their view. That is why I wouldn't settle with free trial accounts, and just tried my hardest to get my original Vyond account back. The watermark wouldn't be an issue, and it's just way more convenient making videos there, since I wouldn't have to worry about making new accounts every 2 weeks. So, while I posted rapper offline content on my second channel, I've been trying for these past few months to save enough money in order to buy my Vyond account back. But alas, it failed greatly. I always had to use my money to help pay the bills, so I couldn't save anything. So I had no other choice. I gave up trying to get my original Vyond account back, and I've started to make free trial accounts again. But, I was still worried that the watermark would bother my viewers, so I had to ask you guys personally if any of y'all really cared about that. So recently, I've made a voting poll on my community tab, to know what is the opinion of my viewers on that huge watermark. And I was very pleased and relieved to see that the vast majority of them don't get bothered by it at all. They can still enjoy my content regardless of that big annoying thing in the center. So all this time I was worrying over nothing. Oops. Well, I'm glad that it's not a big deal anymore. So for now on, I can comfortably create free trial accounts in case my main one expires. That's wonderful. But, for the small amount of people that actually gets bothered by the watermark, all that I can say to them is, I'm very sorry. I wish I could do something about it, but there's literally nothing I can do about this watermark at the moment, so it's going to stay there unfortunately. All I can ask is that you bear with it, because all my new Vyond videos going forward will have this watermark. I promise that someday I will get my Vyond account back, and that free trial watermark will be removed. But until then, I hope that you all can still enjoy my videos regardless of that bothersome watermark. Well, enough of that. It's time to finally do the thing I was supposed to do a year ago, but couldn't because of my account locking itself. Time to answer all of the questions you guys left me on my previous video. So let's begin this Q&A, at long last. Steven the Vyond Animator 2K7 asks, Question 1, who are your inspirations for YouTube and Vyond? My main inspirations for both of my channels are my favorite Go animators that I watched all the time before I joined the community. Channels like Samster5677, PaperLuigi99, MassAnimate also known as OfficerPoop247, Brendan Barney, David Young, Sam Alas, Isaac Anderson, and many other channels that made Caillou Gets Grounded during 2016 to 2019. All those channels inspired me to join the Go Animate community and create my very own Go Animate videos. Question 2, what is your opinion on Animal Crossing? While I never played any Animal Crossing game, I do have a positive opinion on that franchise. I like its music and characters, and I think it's an overall cute and charming series. So yeah, I like it. Rosin2K10 asks, Question 1, what is my opinion on him? Now guys, I know that I said before that I would avoid answering questions like these as much as I could, but honestly, I will make an exception and answer all of those what's your opinion on things types of question. Because after making you guys wait so long for this video to come out, it's the least I could do. So to answer your question, Rosin 2K10, I have no opinion on you at all. You seem like a nice user, but I don't know you enough to form a definitive opinion on you. Question 2, what is my opinion on SB Animate 2016? He is an okay user. I haven't watched his content that much, or paid attention to what he does online, but I still have an okay opinion on him. Question 3, what is my favorite food or drink? I like a lot of foods and drinks. Seriously, I'm not a picky eater. But if I had to choose a favorite food, one that I love to eat anytime, it would be fries. I will always love eating fries no matter the time or occasion. As for the favorite drink, it's water. No drink is better for me than water. Rio the Cherry Blossom Just Dance Fire Thunder Flower 2K1 asks, Question 1, do you hate the sweet girls / cheer girls? No, I don't. I definitely have no interest in their series, it's not for my taste. But that doesn't mean that I hate the characters, I just don't care about them. So no, I don't hate the cheer girls. Question 2, do you like spicy foods? It depends on how spicy it is. If it's mildly spicy, then yes, I like it a little. But if it's too spicy, then I don't like it at all. I prefer to eat foods that won't leave a painful feeling in my mouth, so nothing that is way too spicy. Question 3, what's your superpower? Well, I don't exactly have any superpowers myself. However, I am the guardian of an extremely powerful source of magical might that is stored inside a supercomputer, in order to protect my dimension from being completely obliterated. That source of magical power is called Beyond Logic, and I can utilize that power anytime I need, in order to stop evil troublemakers from causing serious chaos in my dimension. If that immense power got into the wrong hands, my world would be in serious trouble. Sky Garden 2005 asks, Question 1, what's your opinion on Lightning Mohawk 2006? I didn't have a clear opinion on this user, because it's the first time I'm even hearing about him. But, I looked on his channel, and there is something he posted that I completely agree with. It's his take on drama, and how we should never get involved with it. Drama is by far the worst thing about the Go Animate community, and getting involved with it is one of the worst mistakes you can make while you're in the community. There is so much better things you could be doing with your channel instead of involving yourself in shitty unnecessary drama, and you're not going to have a peaceful time on YouTube anymore because you caused beef with other users over something insignificant. So yeah, never involve yourself in drama. You're doing a huge favor to yourself by not getting involved in that crap. I now have a positive opinion on this user because of that amazing take. Question 2, what's your favorite dessert? My favorite dessert is definitely ice cream. I like many flavors of it, but my preferred one is chocolate. Chocolate ice cream is so freaking good. Question 3, what's your favorite color? It's green, of course. It's all over my channel, so you could easily tell that it's my favorite color by far. Harsh Dino Plays asks, Question 1, what's your opinion on Roblox? I like this game a lot. I have been playing it so much recently, grinding on my favorite experiences and getting better at them. So much fun. I wish I played Roblox much sooner than I did, I was certainly missing out. Question 2, how does it feel to be a Vyonder? To be completely honest, it's both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it's awesome that I'm able to share my creativity and make Vyond content that will inspire, entertain, and bring joy and comfort to those that watch them. That was always my goal. But on the other hand, this community has got to be one of the most toxic that I've ever witnessed on the internet. Drama happens almost daily, and the vast majority of people in this community don't know how to stay away from drama and not get involved in it, and focus on making enjoyable content instead. Don't get me wrong, There is definitely some good people in this community that knows how to not get involved in shitty worthless playground drama, but those type of people are quite rare, since learning to not get involved in drama requires maturity, something that this community severely lacks. So yeah, being a Vyonder is honestly a mixed bag. It's good because of the enjoyable content you can create and be inspired by, as well as the following you can achieve with it. But it's also bad because in order to have a good time in this community, you have to constantly avoid drama and toxicity like the plague, and discipline yourself to never get involved in it. Question 3. What's your favorite game? My favorite game is Super Mario World. It was the first game I ever played, and it was my introduction to gaming as a whole. I fell in love with the Super Mario series ever since. Skunkel asks, what's your opinion on Happy Tree Friends? I loved that show. I used to watch it constantly in the past, but eventually I stopped watching when I got bored of it. I still have a good opinion on this show, and I was happy to find out that Mondo Media will bring it back soon. Just Kai asks, where would you love to travel to? The countries that I would love to travel to are United States, Japan, Switzerland, New Zealand, Portugal, and Spain. Even though I am not a fan of traveling, I would still love to travel to at least one of those countries someday. Alex Does Go Animate asks, Question 1, what would you do if you were a superhero? I would mainly be a defender of planet Earth itself, saving it from world-ending disasters such as meteorites, black holes, natural disasters, nuclear weapons, and alien invasions. This planet is too precious to let it go to waste. Question 2, what would be the best Caillou and Rosie episode you have made? It would have to be Caillou and Rosie vs SCP-1076. Not only it's the longest video on my channel, but a lot of effort went into that video, both on the plot and on the scenarios too. Caillou and Rosie's house got a complete revamp in that video, and I'm proud of the work I did there. Willie J. Railfan asks, Question 1, do you like trains?
I like trains.
Question 2, what's your opinion on The Amazing World of Gumball? I loved that show too. It was one of my all-time favorite shows on Cartoon Network, along with Adventure Time and Regular Show. Such a hilarious cartoon. I heard that a revival series is being made, and I think it's awesome that the show is not completely dead yet. Question 3, how was your summer break? It was good. Both on last year and on this year. Thanks for asking. Max Speed Nuggets YT asks, do you still play Piggy? Not anymore unfortunately. The last time I played Piggy was during the Metallica crossover event. After that, I haven't played it at all. I guess I simply got bored of it and moved on, since I've already did everything I could have done in the game. Now I suppose I'll only play Piggy again when their crossover with a Piggy in the Lost Book fan game comes out, and Piggy Intercity 2 of course. Thomas and Go Anime Fan 2008 asks, Question 1, what's your favorite show? Well, I don't really watch shows anymore, so I can't think of a recent one that I could call my favorite. However, out of the past shows I've watched, I think my favorite one would be Adventure Time and Regular Show. Those shows were awesome. Question 2, do you like Roblox? Yes, I do like Roblox. I already talked about it so I won't go into detail again. Question 3, which games do you play? The games that I'm playing a lot at the moment are Roblox, classic GTA games such as GTA San Andreas, GTA Vice City, and GTA 3, Smash Remix and other Super Smash Bros. Fan games, and classic games through emulation. Joshi Woshi asks, Question 1, what's your favorite superhero? I like a lot of superheroes, such as Spider-Man, Superman, Green Lantern, and others. But my favorite one is actually Batman. Question 2, if you watched Captain America Civil War, would you be on Team Captain America or Team Iron Man? I haven't watched that movie at all. However, I did a Google search to know what each team stands for, and after looking at it, I support Team Captain America. In my opinion, superheroes should be able to protect humanity without the government interfering it. After all, governments can get very corrupt, and it's the last thing we should trust when it comes to the well-being of the population. Question 3. Would you prefer Marvel or DC? Honestly, while both of them has iconic superheroes, but suck a lot as companies, I slightly prefer DC over Marvel. Disney has unfortunately kind of ruined Marvel for me. The Florida Kid asks, Question 1, when will you make the next Dora Gets Grounded video? Unfortunately, I had to put 2 episodes of the Dora Gets Grounded series on hold. Because back when I still had my Vyond account, I was working on the making of those videos before my account got locked, and I had a lot of progress there, and I don't really feel like starting all over again. So those episodes will only come out when I finally get my Vyond account back. So this means that the next Dora Gets Grounded episode will be this one, Dora sends her parents to Antarctica. Which will take a very long time to come out, since I have to make all of these first. Question 2, when will Rodri Gets Grounded start on your second channel? I will start making Rodri Gets Grounded on my second channel when I return there after some time passes. Because right now I will be paying more attention to my main channel and post a lot more content here. Question 3, when is the start of Arthur Gets Grounded? Arthur will officially get his own Grounded series on this channel after all of those videos are made first. So it's not that far off. Silly Pants 100 asks, is it okay you feature my OC in some of your videos? Of course it's okay. Feel free to send me a picture of your OC and I will see where I can feature it in my videos. Toy Bonnie the Gamer asks, Question 1, what is your opinion on Deltarune? I have never played Deltarune before, but I do like the soundtrack of that game a lot. The same thing also applies to Undertale, never played it, but I like its music. Question 2, do you like Burger King? I never ate at a Burger King before, so I can't say if I like their food or not at the moment. Question 3, have you once tried to use Scratch? Or Turbo Warp? No, I haven't tried using neither Scratch or Turbo Warp. Although, maybe in the future I'll try getting into Scratch so I can learn the very basics of coding, so I can one day make my dream game. And I'm also interested in getting some of Scratch's assets, so I can start making Nano Gets Grounded in the future. Iopoato asks, Question 1, have you heard of Rapper 2? Well, I do have Rapper version 2.0, so if you're talking about that, then yes I heard of it and I have it too. But if you're talking about something else, then no, I haven't heard of any Rapper 2, if it's not the one I currently have. Question 2, do you have Discord? Yes I do. My Discord contact is simply radruon555, because of the new username update. But be aware that I rarely go on Discord, so don't expect me to be there to accept your friend request or talk to you. Riley Emison asks, have you come up with a name for Audrey's parents yet? Actually, yes I did. Audrey's father's name is Jack, and her mother's name is Sabrina. It took me a while to decide on their names, but eventually I went with these. Titan Cameraman AUTTP asks, have you ever watched a Caillou Laziness video? Yes I have. But to be honest, I'm not a fan of laziness videos. They try way too hard to be funny, but only end up being nonsensical, random, and cringe just for the sake of being it. MiataDude07 asks, Question 1, do you know Andrew Animations? Yes I know him, I'm subscribed to him too. Question 2, have you watched Star Wars, and do you like it? Yes, I watched the classic Star Wars films, and I used to be a Star Wars fan as well. But nowadays I'm not a fan of the franchise anymore, because of course, Disney had ruined it. I swear, Disney is ruining everything these days. The Star Wars franchise should have never been sold to those fools. Question 3, if you had one restaurant you could eat at, what would it be? One restaurant that I would like to try out is KFC. I never ate their food, so since I love chicken, I would like to try out their chicken to see if it's as good as people say it is. Titus Brown asks, how good is your English, and how did you learn it, at what grade? I know you live in Brazil, and you are a great storyteller on your Beyond videos in the English language. And you speak English very fluently for someone that speaks Portuguese as their main language. First of all, thanks for complimenting my English and my storytelling. I really appreciate it. And to answer your question, I actually didn't learn English in school, I learned it on my own, during the course of many years. You see, I consumed media in English since I was very young. First it was video games, and much later I started to constantly watch movies and YouTube videos in English. I didn't understand much at first of course, but as I've started to watch more and more content in English, I eventually got used to the language, and I learned more of it each day. Nowadays I only watch videos in English, and I rarely watch videos in my native language, so my English got even better over time, and I'm basically fluent in the English language now. And all from simply consuming media in English over the course of many years. Incredible. Electrica Cartoons asks, Question 1, what's your opinion on Mario Kart Double Dash? I like that game. One of the most unique and fun Mario Kart experiences. One of my favorite Mario Kart game also. Question 2, would you rather buy the Nintendo Switch or the Wii U? While I love both the Wii U and the Switch, I think I would rather buy the Switch, because the Switch has a lot of exclusive games that interests me. Question 3, have you ever went to the beach, or the swimming pool? Yes. I went to both the beach and the swimming pool many times. Both were fun. Jacob the Gotchan Animator 2K7 asks, Question 1, when was the time you made a Friday Night Funkin' video? The last time I made a Friday Night Funkin' related video, is when I recreated a girlfriend roasting Hypno meme using Beyond. And I honestly don't think I'll be making another Friday Night Funkin' related video again, because I don't have any ideas for it at the moment. Maybe later though. Question 2, how do you like my new look? It looks cool. Fast Horse the Beyonder asks, what did you get back? I honestly never understood what the heck she meant with that question. I tried asking her what she meant, but she never responded to this day. So yeah, I can't really answer this question because I don't know what she meant by asking, what did I get back? Please write your question better next time, so I can understand what you meant to ask. Epic Day TV asks, Question 1, what Roblox games do you like? The games that I like playing on Roblox are Piggy, Doors, Rainbow Friends, Epic Minigames, Zombie Uprising, Break-In, Banana Eats, Natural Disaster Survival, and specially Evade. Evade is now my favorite Roblox game and I play it constantly. I really love grinding in that game. Question 2, do you like pasta? Yes, I like pasta. Pasta is good. Question 3, which console is better? PlayStation or Xbox? Out of those two, I prefer PlayStation. Thunderlighting Boy 2K7 asks, Question 1, what's your opinion on Coca-Cola? I love it. It's one of my favorite sodas. Question 2, do you play Sonic Dash? No, I never played Sonic Dash, at all. Question 3, have you heard of Pac-Man? Yes, of course. Pac-Man is very recognizable, he is one of gaming's most popular icons. So surely I have heard of him. MLCG Animations 2007 asks, Question 1, are you planning to do a voice reveal? Not at the moment. Maybe one day. Like, when I make a super important video that would require my voice in order to be understood better. Question 2, what's your favorite video of your channel? Good question. There are many videos from my channel that I loved making and watching, and I had a hard time deciding which one is my favorite. But after some time thinking, I've decided that my favorite video is, Rodri dumps a silo of pig poop into the river. I remember really loving making this one, and it's an episode that I always enjoy watching every time I revisit my old videos. Sykes asks, Question 1, who is your favorite troublemaker? Out of all the popular Go anime troublemakers out there, my favorite ones are definitely Caillou and Chorus. I absolutely love when they cause trouble and gets grounded for it. But if we're talking about OC troublemakers, then my favorite ones are Viley, Kenward, Declan, and of course, Rodri and Audrey, the OC troublemakers that I created. Question 2, why do you make Caillou and Rosie gets grounded together? When I used to just watch Go Animate videos before joining the community, I noticed that everyone always made grounded videos out of Caillou or Rosie separately, and they rarely ever teamed up to cause trouble together. I've always found it exciting and amazing that Caillou and Rosie finally putted their differences aside and teamed up to cause loads of trouble in Go City. And the fact that videos of them causing trouble together were very rare back in the day, probably contributed to the excitement I had for the concept of them teaming up. So, when I finally joined the Go Animate community, I established that my versions of Caillou and Rosie would almost always team up and cause trouble together. Not only because I enjoy when they team up, but also to be kind of the opposite of all of the videos I watched back then. To differentiate things a little. That's why I regularly make Caillou and Rosie get grounded together. Question 3, what is the longest video you spent working on? That's a good question. There are a lot of videos that I've spent a lot of time working on. And, you might think it's Caillou and Rosie vs SCP-1076, just because it's the longest video from this channel. But no, the video I've spent the longest time working on was actually the Dora one, from over a year ago. The reason for that is because when I was working on that video during that time, my year-long Beyond subscription expired, which forced me to take my first long hiatus. And when I came back, I was extremely demotivated, which made the progress on that video really slow. This is why that Dora video was the one I've spent the longest working on. Player Guy Robloxian says, 1. I'm new here. Welcome to my channel, dude. Enjoy your stay here. 2. I put a bomb behind you. Wait, what? 3. The darkness is infecting you. Ouch. That hurt. Oh crap. Huh? What happened? Oh heck no. Oh my goodness. Now I have a evil clone. Thanks a lot, dude. Blockyman 2007 asks, Question 1, did you heard about the merger between Warner Media with Discovery? And not to mention that HBO Max is canceling all new shows, movies, and other animated projects, and also shutting down Cartoon Network and rebranding it to Discovery Family. Yes, I heard about all of it. And not only that, recently I also heard that the Cartoon Network studios building shut it down, and no more new shows will be made at the studio, which is very unfortunate. It's sad to see Cartoon Network come to an end like this. That network was part of my childhood, and they made some of my favorite shows growing up. And along with HBO canceling every animated shows and projects available, the Warner-Discovery merger was one of the biggest misfires in animation history. We are truly entering in a dark and bleak era for Western animation. Question 2, when will you stop making grounded videos out of Caillou and Rosie and make original content? Well, I'm not really sure. Making grounded videos out of troublemakers like Caillou and Rosie is the main reason I began to post videos on YouTube in the first place. I didn't join YouTube in order to make original content, I joined to be a part of this crazy YouTube fad that has been going for over a decade. But I feel you. Just posting grounded videos all the time can get a little tiresome, I agree. This is why I sometimes post Beyond videos that has nothing to do with the grounded trend. But, I don't think I will ever completely switch my content from grounded videos to something else. because that is just what I enjoy uploading the most. Question 3, when will you leave the community? I will leave the Go Animate community once I finish making all the Grounded series I plan to make in this main channel of mine. This includes Rodri Gets Grounded, Caillou and Rosie Gets Grounded, Dora Gets Grounded, and the Grounded series that will start being made eventually, like Arthur Gets Grounded, Little Bill Gets Grounded, and finally, Audrey Gets Grounded. After all of those series are fully completed and I'm done making episodes for all of them, I will probably leave the Go Animate community, since I've already left my mark there. Grand Mitch Videos says, thanks for subbing to my channel. You're welcome. Krishi Deo asks, question 1, what do you think of my request called, Boris and Doris Apologizes to Caillou and Rosie, the aftermath of Caillou and Rosie vs SCP-1076? Well, I'm sorry to say this, but Caillou and Rosie vs SCP-1076 will not have a continuation. That video was just an one-time thing, and I don't plan on making any sequels about it, so I'll have to deny this request of yours. Sorry once again. Question 2, do you know every big cat? I don't know all of them, but I know some. I know about tigers, lions, jaguars, cheetahs, cougars, panthers, lynx, and many others. My knowledge on big cat species is quite limited, honestly. Question 3, do you watch any of these shows? And then she lists a bunch of shows below. Right now I will just tell one by one, which of these shows in this list I have actually watched, back when I still watched TV shows. Alright, let's go. SpongeBob SquarePants, yes. South Park, yes. Family Guy, yes. The Simpsons, yes. American Dad, yes. Regular Show, yes. Ed, Edd n Eddy, yes. Ben 10, yes. iCarly, yes. Victorious, no. Bob the Builder, yes. Handy Manny, no. Power Rangers, yes. Adventure Time, yes. Paw Patrol, no. Wild Kratts, yes. The Powerpuff Girls, yes. Dexter's Laboratory, yes. The Amazing World of Gumball, yes. Steven Universe, yes. Rugrats, no. The Wild Thornberrys, no. Ren and Stimpy, no. Danny Phantom, no. Sanjay and Craig, yes. The shows I've said yes to are the ones I've actually watched at some point in my childhood. Tina Landers asks, which do you like better? The Little Einsteins or the Super Readers? I don't like either of those shows. But if I had to choose which of them is less bad, I would say Little Einsteins. Soigalate asks a question that is in Portuguese, and when we translate it, it means, which country of Brazil do you live in? I think he meant state, he must have typed it wrong. But anyways, I'm sorry but I will not answer this, it's too private. I already revealed which country I live in, and I think that's enough information about me to give. New Plays asks, what do you think about Obama? I like him as a meme, but I dislike him as a politician. That's my thoughts on him in a nutshell. And I won't comment on this any further since I don't want this getting too political. Kodiak says, use Rapper offline. I already use Rapper offline. I make videos with it and post it on my second channel. You can check it out if you want. Super Windows 11K10 asks, question 1, what's your opinion on Death the Hate Master, Beyond and Beyond? My opinion on him is the same one I have on SB Anime 2016, he's an okay user to me. The troublemaking group that he created, called the Reapers, is one of the most dangerous I've ever seen. They cause terror wherever they go, they truly are formidable. I can commend Death the Hate Master for creating such interesting characters. However, I cannot commend him for his recent take on Grounded videos as a whole, that I completely disagree with. But, I won't comment on that any further, since I don't want this to drag on and turn into yet another stupid pointless retarded Go Animate drama. It's not fucking worth it, and the community already has more than enough of that dumb crap. So yeah, aside from that bad take he made, I think Death the Hate Master is an okay user. Question 2, have you ever tried Prime? Are you talking about the drink? If yes, then no, I haven't tried them yet. But I would like to try them someday, they look tasty. Urban Vonik asks, what's the next video? The next video I will make for this channel will be a new episode of the Caillou and Rosie Gets Grounded series. It's called, Caillou and Rosie Causes Trouble at Viand Oriental District. The episode will be about the Anderson family going to the Oriental District of Viand City, so that Boris and Doris can visit some familiar friends they met a long time ago. And Caillou and Rosie will cause trouble there, with the help of a new friend they will make there. And finally, Solar Lunar Cartoons asks, after years of watching grounded videos, what inspired you to join the Viand community? Ever since I've first discovered Go Animate grounded videos through a cringe compilation, and fell in love with how hilarious, absurd, and over-the-top these videos are, I've always wanted to make grounded videos of my own, to inspire and bring joy to the people watching it, just like how it brought me joy when I watched it for the first time. And the more I watched them over the years, the more I was sure I wanted to eventually make them myself. And then it happened. On December of 2019, I finally joined the Go Animate community, literally right after the legacy video maker got retired. And so far, I've been making those silly grounded videos for almost 4 years now. It's been quite a long journey, and I couldn't thank you guys enough for supporting me during all this time. So yeah, my desire to make my own grounded videos after watching so many of them for many years, is what inspired me to finally join the Go Animate /Viand community. And I don't regret making that decision. All the time I've been making videos and interacting with my subscribers was fun. And with that final question answered, my third Q&A officially comes to a close. My apologies that it took such a long time for this answers video to finally come out. And also, thank you for your patience in waiting for my return to this channel. This time, I'm back for good, and I will not take any more hiatuses ever again. Since I will no longer let subscriptions expiring prevent me from making content for this channel, because I can just keep making free trial accounts, without worrying about the watermark. Since I now know that the majority of my subscribers are not bothered by it. You can now expect new videos for this channel to always be guaranteed to be made and released, starting from now. The days of letting my subscription control me are officially over. But with that out of the way, it's time for me to go back to posting my usual content. I will now start making the next grounded video, expect it to come out in a few weeks. Also, I will not make another Q&A video for a very long time, just because of how irresponsibly I handled this third installment. That is all I had to say. Thanks for watching, everyone. And thank you for over 7,000 subscribers. See you next time, and take. You motherfucker. Get back here, I'll teach you a lesson.